Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to make these super cool spider chokers just in time for Halloween or Samhain. This one here I made out of an existing necklace that I already owned, and this one here I made out of key rings and little jump rings. So if this looks like something you'd be interested in trying, it was super easy and they look really cool on. Stick around and I'll show you how I did it. Okay, you guys, I'm going to show you what supplies we're going to need today. As far as tools go, you're just going to need some pliers and a tape measure, your handy dandy glue gun, or any kind of good adhesive. You could use E6000 or even tacky glue might work, or Gorilla Glue. You're going to need some kind of a chain with an big open chain here. Now, this is one that I got at the auction and I've never worn it, and this will be perfect, and this is what inspired me to make the project. But if you don't have a chain like this, never fear, you can make one, and I made one out of keychains and jump rings. So all you need are some key rings and, get some jump rings. And I had better luck with the big ones. So you can make your own chain to use here. And then once you have your chain, you're also going to use some ribbon. And I have some beautiful purple ribbon here. And then you want a wider ribbon and then a little bit smaller of a ribbon. You don't have to do this. You could do one ribbon, you could do any combination you want, but for the purposes of this project, that's how I'm going to do it. You could also use lace, and never fear, this is, both of these were both white at one point, and I painted them black. So if you don't have the color ribbon of your choice, you can make your own. I just painted them with acrylic paint. Also, you're going to need, now I'm going to use a spider, but you could use any charms of your choice with, a Halloween type of theme if you want, or anything that you want. Those are just some that I happen to have laying around. And that's all that we're going to be using for this project. So I'm going to show you two different ones, one using this and one using this, and they're both going to be a little bit different, but sit tight and we'll be right back and I'll show you how we're going to do it. Okay, you guys, let's just jump in. In case you don't happen to have the same chain as I do, I'm going to show you really quickly how to make this, and it's pretty self-explanatory, but just in case you don't know, we're just going to take a few of these key rings, and like I said before, some big jump rings. And I'm just going to open up the jump rings. Hang on. And this is super simple, you guys. Connect them together, just like that. And then close up your jump ring. That's your first one, and then I'll show you one more time. And it's a good idea to measure your neck, around your neck, the circumference, and so you can get an idea of how long you want to make your chain. My neck was 13 inches, so I think I used 12 of these. And you can either put like a lobster clasp on your necklace when you're done, or you can just go ahead and use the ends. We're going to thread ribbon through this, so you can use the ends of the ribbon to tie the necklace on, which is what I'm going to do. So that's that. It's that simple, you guys. And then the next step that we're going to do, I might as well continue on this one, is just take our ribbon And I'm going to thread these both through at the same time. I'm not even going to cut them off the roll. And I told you that I want to lay my black ribbon on top of the purple here. So just starting at one end. This could not be any simpler. We're just going to go over and under, holding these guys together. Try to keep your rings laying flat as you go through, because they will want to turn on you. And you just continue this all the way down. And then when you're done, you're going to give yourself enough ribbon to be able to tie around your neck comfortably, you know. And you can either leave it long to dangle in the back, or you could, you know, make it however you would like. So once you're done with that, like I said, you know, give yourself some room. Straighten this out how you want it. And then I'm going to kind of do the same amount on both sides. And then just come in with your scissors. And I like to cut on an angle so it doesn't want to fray. If you're worried about it fraying, you could put a little dab of tacky glue or fabric glue. You could even stitch this if you want. I'm not going to get that concerned about it. And then we're going to embellish it. And for this one, I think that I'm going to use a spider charm. So I'm going to find the center, which is here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 rings. So I'm going to use this center ring right here. And I'm going to take another jump ring, another large one. And again, you guys can embellish these however you want. You could put a little skull on it if you want. You could put a heart, you know, whatever you want. So we're just gonna hook this guy here, close this back up, make sure it's tight, and it was that simple, you guys. Now, the one that I'm gonna do here, let me make sure I'm still in frame. With this guy, I'm gonna do the same technique with the ribbon, but then I'm gonna come in with my hot glue gun and I'm going to hot glue the spider here. So I'm going to do that off camera, and I will see you back here, and then they'll be finished. It's that simple. So aren't these cool? I'll be right back. Okay guys, we're all finished. I can't believe how easy these were to put together. Literally took like 5 minutes. So at the ends, each one is different, but basically on this one, I just tied it around the end of the existing chain. And you could glue that if you want on the knot, or cut the ribbon even smaller, but I kind of like how it looks there. So I'll have the lobster claw on this one, and I put the spider on just with a dab of hot glue, went on with no problem. And then with this guy, I had to secure it on the ends because otherwise when you pick it up, the key rings just all come together. So all I did was, you know how the key rings open up? So I slid each ribbon between the end of the key ring, and you could make that more secure if you wanted. You could tie the ribbons around it, but for the I'm just going to wear these as part of a costume. So for those purposes, I'm not really, you know, caring too much that it's not going to be staying forever, but you could tie it if you wish, however you want to do it. I would, if I were to do this one again, I would use much more ribbon. I don't think I gave myself, you know, it fits around and it ties, but I would have liked to have a bit more of a tail. But either way, I adore these. They came out super great. They look really good on. I'll insert some pictures. I hope I inspire you guys to try something new. And if you like this, give me a thumbs up. If you have not yet subscribed, I would love it if you do. I make videos very frequently. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you guys real soon. Bye-bye.